Hello, today I'm going to be showing you my Wizard of Oz collection. I made a video about this about 2 years ago, which I will link in the down below there section, and you can go check that one out too. But this one's going to be kind of an updated edition because I have some more things to talk about. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the VHS of the movie, right here. The Wizard of Oz by MGM. There's the Emerald City and Dorothy and Toto in her basket and the Lion and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man, and they're walking down the Yellow Brick Road. The poppies are there. It's digitally mastered for superior sound and picture quality. On the back it says, "The greatest children's movie ever made." That USA Today said that. There's a picture of Dorothy and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Lion, and another picture of the Lion. He gets 3 pictures. And then it has the plot there, and I'll read you the plot. Take your family on a fun-filled journey down the Yellow Brick Road, where lions sing, Tin Man talk, scarecrows dance, and children of every age are reminded that in all the world there's no place like home. Whisked away by a swirling tornado, 12-year-old Dorothy, played by Judy Garland, her dog Toto, and even her Kansas farmhouse sail over the rainbow and into the dazzling land of Oz, filled with playful munchkins, enchanted forests, and endless surprises. This dream-come-true world is one great adventure after another. But the most wondrous adventure of all begins when Dorothy and her newfound friends go in search of the kingdom's mysterious wizard and the secret that will lead her home. Magical, musical, and always memorable, The Wizard of Oz is a 4-star genuine American classic. Leonard Maltin said that, and one of the world's most beloved films. Cinebook's Motion Picture Guide said that. Whether it's their first trip or their 101st, every member of the family will find something new, exciting, and unforgettable around each tuneful turn of the Yellow Brick Road. And it stars Judy Garland as Dorothy, Frank Morgan as the Wizard, Ray Bolger as the Scarecrow, Bert Lahr as the Lion, Jack Haley as the Tin Man, Billy Burke as Glinda, the Good Witch, Margaret Hamilton as the Wicked Witch, Charlie Grapewin as the Uncle, and the Munchkins as the Munchkins. It was directed by Victor Fleming. The screenplay is by Noel Langley, Florence Ryerson, and Edgar Allan Wolfe. And it was produced by Mervyn Leroy. It was photographed in Technicolor, and it's a Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer MGM production, or picture. The approximate running time is 1 hour and 41 minutes, and it was filmed in 1939. That makes it 81 years old this year. And it has color and sepia tones, and it's a digital video transfer. And I believe this copy here is from, it says package design 1996, and it has a Canadian home video rating of G. So that was the VHS, but of course I also have the DVD. Here's the DVD. This is the 75th anniversary edition. The Wizard of Oz. And this picture here is different from the VHS. It has Dorothy with Toto, and the Emerald City behind her, and the Yellow Brick Road, and the poppies movies. And if they are walking down the road, they're very small. This is the beloved classic in an all-new 75th anniversary 2-disc DVD collection. And the plot that they have written here is a lot smaller. It says, one of the best loved movies of all time. Judy Garland stars as Dorothy, a young farm girl who is whisked away by a twister to Oz, accompanied by a brainless scarecrow, a heartless tin man, and a cowardly lion. Dorothy and her dog, Toto, follow the yellow brick road, seeking the Wizard of Oz in hopes he may grant her wish to return home. And here they have a picture of Dorothy and Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Wizard and the Lion. This picture is on the VHS as well, but it does not include the Wizard. And then here they have some of the features listed. It says, over 4 hours of dazzling extras, all new feature-length documentary, The Making of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Discover how this unprecedented production overcame the odds to become a movie classic and an integral part of American culture, plus commentary by historian John Frick. With the film's cast and crew, documentaries, outtakes, deleted scenes, home movies, sing-along feature, and much more. And then let's list the cast and all the fine print, and pretty much everything that's on the VHS is down there as well. And this one here has one and then two DVDs inside. That was the DVD. Then I have some books that have to do with Wizard of Oz as well. I have the first book in the series and also the third book in the series. This is the first book, The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Has the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Lion and Dorothy and Toto on the cover, and they're walking down the yellow brick road with the forest behind them. And on the back it has the plot, and it says they're off to see the wizard, and this is by Scholastic Inc. And what it says is, only the wonderful Wizard of Oz can tell Dorothy how to get back to her home in Kansas. Only the wizard can give the Scarecrow the brains he wants so much. Only the great Oz in the Emerald City can give the Tin Man a real heart and the Cowardly Lion the courage he longs for. So off they go, down the yellow brick road, through the scary dark forest, and the deadly poppy field. From one magical, marvelous adventure to another. At last they come face to face with Oz the Terrible. And what a surprise that is. This cover is by Lucinda McQueen, and the illustrations inside the book are by Paul Granger. And the book is dedicated to my good friend and comrade, my wife. And it says it's copyright 1958, so I guess they mean this book is from 1958, because Wizard of Oz was written in 1904 maybe, somewhere around there. I'm not sure of that date, but it has here a list of the chapters, the contents, table of contents. So I'll read you the chapters. There's the Cyclone, the Council with the Munchkins, How Dorothy Saved the Scarecrow, the Road Through the Forest, the Rescue of the Tin Woodman, the Cowardly Lion, the Journey to the Great Oz, the Deadly Poppy Field, the Queen of the Field Mice, the Guardian of the Gates, the Wonderful Emerald City of Oz, the Search for the Wicked Witch, the Rescue, the Winged Monkeys, the Discovery of Oz the Terrible, the Magic Art of the Great Humbug, How the Balloon Was Launched, Away to the South, Attacked by the fighting trees, the dainty China country, the lion becomes the king of the beasts, the country of the quadlings, Glinda grants Dorothy's wish, and home again. So there's 24 chapters in all. Here's an example of one of the pictures. Has the house being whisked away by the tornado. And here's Dorothy with the Scarecrow helping him down off of his post, and Toto's there. Here's the Wicked Witch. Looks like she only has one eye, and a bunch of birds there. Here's the Tin Man fighting the trees that come alive. What did they call those? Oh, attacked by the fighting trees. And this book has 156 pages. That's book 1 in the series. There's quite a few books in that series. I also have book 3, which is called Ozma of Oz by L. Frank Baum. This one is illustrated by John R. Neal. Has a picture here of the characters, and this is Ozma of Oz, and chicken. And on the back it has the characters jumping over something with the chicken. And this is also by Scholastic. There's no plot on the back here, but this is about Dorothy meeting Ozma of Oz. I think the first book was the best. The rest of them kind of just got like weird and silly. Not that the first one wasn't. This one is dedicated to all the boys and girls who read my stories, and especially to the Dorothys. This book is lovingly dedicated. And this one is copyright 1907. I'm not sure when this book was published though. Didn't say. And let's see how many pages this one has. This one has 208 pages. That's a bit longer. I've read books 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the series. I also have 2 picture books that have to do with the book. The first one is a little golden book, The Wizard of Oz. And it has the characters going down the Lilac Road. Dorothy's wearing a pink dress. On the back it says The World of Little Golden Books. It has different characters and a train. This book was retold by Mary Carey, and it's illustrated by Don Turner and Jason Studios, and it's based on the classic. So I guess they like rewrote it to more of a kid age, I guess. And it was published in 1975. Here's an example of the illustrations. This is and the uncle hiding from the twister, and as you can see, it's already got the house, and looking out the window is Dorothy and Toto being whisked away. Here she is leading the Scarecrow. Here's the Wicked Witch. looking at Dorothy and her friends through the crystal ball. And here is Dorothy being whisked away by one of the winged monkeys. And here is the Tin Man getting his heart. And here's the lion getting his courage. And the second book I have, it says The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and the Wizard. And it shows the wizard in the hot air balloon and how Dorothy got left behind. This book is by Troll Associates. This is also an adaptation, or it was adapted by C.J. Naden, and it was illustrated by Bill Morrison. And it was published in 1980. It seems like this book starts off with Dorothy and her friends already in the Emerald City, waiting to see the wizard, which is interesting. And then it ends with Dorothy going home. So it's kind of like this is like the second half of the book or movie that they just decided to make a separate book for. Look at the Scarecrow's face. Oh, this is the witch under the house, and this is the witch melted. And then I have sort of like a little book of quotes, fun book. It's called The Wit and Wisdom of the Wizard of Oz. By Emily Osborne. So this is just like a little fun trivia book. It says on the back, has the characters. The timeless movie classic, Wizard of Oz, has touched our hearts for 3/4 of a century. Join us on the Yellow Brick Road to the land of Oz with a compilation of fun movie quotes and trivia. As them heading to the Emerald City. It has a table of contents there. It says introduction, on brains, on heart, on courage, on greatness, on home. And this has like trivia basically, and movie quotes, and pictures, and just a fun little companion type book. A Tin Man. Lion. The shoes. Ruby slippers. Dorothy. It's a hefty thing. And then I have a magazine that's sort of like talking about the making of the movie. It's this here. It's a collector's edition, The Wizard of Oz. Just talking about behind the scenes detail and Judy Garland, Portrait of an American Legend. And there's 200 plus amazing photos. And more than 100 years of Oz magic, books, plays, and more. Picture of Dorothy on the back, portrait. This is the table of contents. It says, there's no place like Oz. Why the Wizard of Oz has enchanted, frightened, and thrilled us for more than a century. About the stars, about Dorothy, about the Wicked Witch and the Emerald City cast, about the author of the book, the making of the movie, about the director and the composer, different reviews for the movie, like different things like by the numbers, like talking about the number of sequins on the ruby slippers and Judy's salary, and it has the Ultimate Oz movie guide talking about different adaptations of the movie, about how it was on stage as well. It's talking about the Broadway production Wicked, which I've never seen. Talking about TV shows, cartoons, comic books, different versions of Wizard of Oz. Talking about 1939, how it was such a good year for movies. Talking about Oscars, like the award game, memorabilia. And then at the end there's a Oz trivia time, boost your Oz IQ. Wonderful pictures and stuff, and interview type things, and just a whole bunch of stuff about the movie. This is her with long blonde hair. And then I have some kind of like, just little like collector's items, toys, figurines, ornaments, that kind of thing. So I have this ornament here. It's of the Emerald City. Has the poppy fields and the yellow brick road going down there. Kind of like a see-through glass, well, plastic, the city. And this one here has a little button where it'll play the We're Off to See the Wizard song. And then I have this paperweight. It says, "If I only had a brain," which is a quote from the Scarecrow. It's see-through so you can see what it says. You can hold down paper. Sort of has like a velvet back. And I have some little miniature ornaments. I have a miniature Dorothy. She has like a little hole there where you can put like a string so you can hang it on your tree. And she has her basket there and her slippers. I also have the miniature scarecrow. He's doing his little dance with his floppy limbs, and he also has a hole to put a string through. And here I have the Wicked Witch, before she turns into the Wicked Witch. She's riding on her bicycle, Miss Gulch. Toto is probably in her basket. And then I also have the house on top of the twister being whisked away. With Dorothy and Toto inside somewhere. And then I have some figurines. I have a figurine of Dorothy. A tiny body and her huge head. Kind of like, what do they call those figurines that move their head around? And then I also have the same one of the Scarecrow. Bobblehead, that's it. Like the bobbleheads. Then I have a little Toto. There they are together. If I can find a way to hold them together. So that was my collection, my updated collection. Hope you enjoyed. It's one of my favorite movies, so I like to talk about it and show off my items. Okay, see you next time.